One.
Such crazy ritual we have.
Yeah, let's just start. I think we should just start.
By the way, to start the pod, y'all know what? Poonam suggested me that we should do like a tipsy pod.
Yes! And guess where the inspiration came from?
Is it the Untriggered Boys?
No, for a change, it's the Moss Pod.
Oh, yeah.
So they released one pod and it named Hot Takes, and they were sipping wine or I think some cocktail while doing this, and they have kept it like that deliberately. And so I was listening to it, and it was a very okay, average-ish kind of pod. I didn't find anything funny or any takeaways from it, but I thought, why not we do it?
This will make it spicy, yeah.
And that will be our entry to the viral content pieces.
Talking about viral, we hit half a century. Guys, yeah, beautiful people.
50% listen to us? Is it real?
I mean, I'm too stunned to speak.
I think I should just slap me to figure out if this is real or this is my dream.
I wish I could teleport myself to. No. You teleport yourself to here, my hometown.
Correct,
So that-
correct.
So that I can pinch you and you pinch me, and we just wake each other up and pat our backs for just believing in us.
I swear. Can you guys believe? You guys can think that we are like exaggerating this, but no, we are so not. This is such a big achievement for a new podcast in town wherein we are not even showing our faces and it's clearly based on what we are speaking. So that's a great milestone.
Exactly. Well, Poonam said that it's a faceless pod. Y'all are only getting to listen to our voices and the kind of content we deliver. It
Yeah.
feels so weird to even call it content because content is a very, I'd say, polished and prepared thing. This is just our talks, our conversations that we're putting out on the internet, and 50 of you on one of our pod felt like listening to it.
Yeah, we are still wondering what we spoke.
Because in that pod,
It was so raw. It was that raw and undekha version.
That's the whole point. When you do something so pure, when you are just yourself, you attract the ones who just like you for being you.
Exactly. So we have a tribe there. We have people around this globe who are actually listening to us, who are actually giving us this love. I mean, I'm so overwhelmed right now. But thank you so much, everyone. Those 50 and a collective 13,000 people who have ever heard us.
That would be.
Oh my god. Yeah.
Okay, let's not let that carry us away. Coming back to our center, being the poised women we are.
We saw not those poised human beings.
Have some manners. What are you talking about? We are the women who are poised. We do not laugh like that. I hope you're understanding the reference.
Yeah, I know. We laugh like.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, guys, I have one thing to say that Muskan has started watching something.
I'm blushing. I'm blushing crazy.
And she has been dying to discuss this over our podcast. And yeah, the stage is yours, the microphone is yours, the platform is yours.
Okay. so okay, as you I really need to get myself to hold my ground to speak this. But guys, did y'all watch Off Campus? Because I did, and I cannot stop smiling. So one of our friends that we always talk about, the one who lives overseas, I told her that I've started this show. I'm just on the season. I'm on episode 1. Why don't you try it? I just said it out very normally, randomly to her, and then she calls. This was like in the late afternoon, early evening situation. Later at night, the three of us are on a video call, and she's like, "I've completed 4 episodes." And ever since that, I mean, see, to make y'all understand what this is, I am someone who can never watch things on a stretch. I even watch movies in breaks. So if I watched a series, if I've completed 8 episodes, I mean, I'm on the last episode, which I'll watch tonight. Oh my god, I'm so excited. So if I watch something on a stretch, you have to understand how wonderful that is. And the last time this happened was when it was Stranger Things. Y'all know how goated Stranger Things is. So how goated Off Campus might be. I have butterflies. I am blushing because okay, Poonam. So there are the lead is a girl, Hannah
Hmm.
Wellesley, and there's this guy. Oh my god, Garrett fucking Graham. Oh god. He is a hockey player, entitled kind of guy who has daddy issues that I don't want to be my father, he's a bad man, blah, 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 which he's right about. And Hannah's like the girl next door, riding on her bike, working cafes. So I feel after a very, very, very long time in the American space, as a series come out, which makes you blush, which makes you cry, which makes you feel everything, like every damn thing. All the stages of my cycle as a woman I've felt across those 8 episodes, and I am not kidding.
Oh my god, that's a big statement to make.
It's that good. It's that good. So, okay, and apart from what it is materialistically and on the first base, I'd like to talk about it on the core of it. So, for the very first time, after very long, I have seen an uncomplicated, सुलझी हुई, प्यारी सी, understanding relationship. So, like in 8 episodes, they just fought for 1 month. That too in like the second last episode about something so serious,
What?
about something that affects them. They haven't fought a single time.
Oh my god.
Do you
That
understand?
was so different from what kind of relationship we are looking at these days.
Exactly. I mean, the guy's obsessed, the girl's equally obsessed.
I
And
love the guys who are obsessed but also not creep.
yeah, that's my point. Clock it, mommy. You get it. You guys see, I started clapping. Oh my god. So that's the point. So I'll like decode this one certain scene. So this guy is a ice hockey player. So this is like an American series based out of Canada, because you know how much ice hockey has a hype over Canada. So this is like shot or something like related to the Vancouver region. So this guy has like a final game, and the opponents are very, I'd say, oh my god, is team se to darna chahiye kind of thing. And the girl, due to some reasons here and there, hasn't been able to be with for the guy. She has her own reasons, and very legit reasons. The guy, yeah, he's calling her again and again. He's dropping everything, but he drops just this one voicemail over which he's not like, "Tum kahan ho? Ye mere liye ek important event hai. You are blowing this up for me." Blah 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 blah. No, he's like, "Hi Hannah, I need you. You're my therapist. You're my calm in all of this storm, and I just want to know you're fine. So when you listen to this, let me know you're fine." That's what he says.
I'll cry right now. I'm this is what I'm manifesting. This exact thing. A soft guy.
Like he's tough to the world, but
Yeah,
he has,
but soft for her.
yeah, he's also soft to his friends. Like he's the perfect mixture of a tough guy and a soft guy. Like he's tough where, oh my god, y'all get to me, right?
I get it. Even though, guys, I haven't watched it. This is the first time I'm hearing this narrative, and I'm already in love with this guy. Not so sure about the girl. I'll have to watch, or maybe I'll have to hear more about this. But I am already sold at the guy behavior thing.
No, you'll actually love the girl even more, because she's the girl of balance. She's doing her jobs, she's working for her scholarship, she has a hobby, she's not completely invested in the guy, has a life outside, is calm, understanding, good relationship with parents, has a bestie. And coming to the bestie, Poonam, girls, Ali, the girl I was telling you about, so girls do not want what probably guys, they want the wardrobe of Ali. That girl has such wonderful outfits. Oh my god.
Wow.
I mean, I haven't seen such good outfits in the longest. I think the last time I saw such great Y2K outfits was Pooh. If I'm comparing Pooh from KTG to Ali from Off Campus, you better understand. Oh my god, I need to stop.
That's huge. Right? Because comparing with Poe is on another level.
Exactly.
Wow.
Oh my god. And I mean, guys, it's a series that no one should miss. No one. Okay. Garrett fucking Graham, the guy is so hot.
Love that you never mentioned any triangle situation, any backbitching from friends situation. That's so rare.
Exactly. I mean, there is a bit of a triangle situation, because the guy's best friend, they're like four guys living in this apartment, a bachelor pad. So another guy does have a crush on Hannah, but he's
Okay.
understanding and smart enough to know his boundaries and be like, no, that's my boy's homeboy's girl. I don't do that. And she's like living with the boys. These people are making stuff, hosting house parties, and the boys are like, she's so well with us. She's just like the part of the house. That's the don't know. Oh my god.
Both of us such a cutie.
Exactly.
Who wrote this series? I hope it's a girl.
I
This level of understanding I can't expect from a guy.
Yeah, I mean, there's a thing going on because people are saying that, come on, girls, come back to reality. Guys like Garrett Graham do not exist, and he's a man written by women. Hence,
Hmm.
let me see, writer of Off Campus. Ting ting ting. Elle Kennedy. It's a woman.
See?
Oh my god, she's the author basically of this entire
Oh
thing.
yeah, it's an adaptation of a huge best-selling novel or something, right?
Yeah, I guess so. I'm not sure.
Hmm.
Yeah. It's a book. It's written. And they already have a green light for their season 2.
My God, I just served and it says Canadian romance writer.
Yeah. See, I guessed it right. It's in the Vancouver region because ice hockey, of course.
Yeah, fantastic.
Oh my god. I mean, y'all, my heart is happy.
Muskan is sold at this point. You have no other things left to do right now because a major chunk of your life has been taken over by off campus and you are just living in that era. And I just love how happy she is because you guys remember, right? The last pod, she was ranting like anything about so many things. But cut to this week and I see a whole new, fresh, and what do I say? Another version because she came and she's like, hi! And that song playing behind. I was like, what's happening?
Yo, party people.
Oh
Oh
my
my god.
god.
Stop, Poonam, stop. I really want to say I do not know about my Garrett Graham, but I know that I have my Ali. Because come on, Poonam has literally accepted me, loved me, been there for me at both of my extremes. I mean, the pod is the biggest example. Last week when I was ranting, I was having a very bad time. And she was like, you're fine, you got this, you're this. And today when I am having zoomies, like literally a retriever, she's like, I love you again. I mean, really, Pops, I don't care if you don't find or find your Garrett Graham. Make sure you find the alley to your Hannah, Minnie to your Emily,
Aww.
and of course the Poonam to your Muskan.
Stop! Oh my god. Sounded so nice.
I mean, it's true.
My god, that should. So
On the
many things
contrary,
we have to do in a day, it's beyond anything.
isn't that a proof that we have so many
Yeah.
things to be grateful about? Touch wood, oh my god.
Exactly.
On the contrary, Poonam also has a series experience that she'd like to share.
The moment you said on the contrary, I knew what was coming.
The stage is yours, the mic is yours, it's yours.
Before anything, I just want to say that you watched a cringe show, I watched a cringe show, so we are even right now.
No strings, we're
No
even.
pointing at each other.
No strings, baby, we're even.
Yeah, so with a heavy heart, heavy heart, I just want to announce that I have finished watching Daisy Bling.
Drum roll.
I am regretting every bit of decision I made while watching it. I mean, the last 2 days has been completely something else only. As like, pura din I'm working and then coming back home and I'm watching Desi Bling, and I asked to myself, why am I doing this to me? Why do I hate myself so much?
Oh my.
Even my mom, she said, why are you seeing these characters who are so complex, have no good thing to say, no good thing to do in life, just looking at them? I said, because it's brain rot. I don't have to use my brain over there. So she said, there's this one guy, I'll go in detail, but there's this one guy, fuck all guy, and he was non-stop like this, that. And my mom got irritated. She was like, stop it. I don't want to.
Yo, Poonam's mom getting irritated how something it's big. That moment's like
It's
always bright and shiny.
yeah, she's chill, she's calm every time, and then she got irritated by someone else's talking about some shit, and I was just laughing. I said, Mom, this is a show where you can't use your brain, where you can't use logic. You have to put logic brain outside of your house and then come and watch this show, because this is nothing to offer. This is just there to exist.
Yeah.
Yeah, so talking about Desi Bling, as I hope any of you have watched Dubai Bling before. So it's the similar show, just the Desi version of it, but they're talking in UK's accent, so I don't think anything Desi in here.
Oh my god.
Yeah,
My
they're like,
fat.
I'm born in UK and I'm settled in Dubai.
Dubai.
Dubai. It's not Dubai, it's Dubai. Basically, there this I think four or five families, like huge, pesa wala, rich to another extent.
Wow.
Those families are there, and they have formed a circle and they have called themselves Desi, because their roots are from India, so hence they are Desi. And the entire group that they've formed, they've called that this is a Desi Dubai circle.
Love how you're calling it Dubai.
The series starts and everybody starts beaching about everyone. So funny. It's almost like this. So me and Muskan are talking, and let's say me, Muskan, and our NRI friend, we three are talking to each other. And for a moment, Muskan went by somewhere, and me and that friend, we are talking, and I said something about Muskan that, Muskan did this, did that. So it's between me and her, right? But then when you come back, then she told her, Poonam has said this about you, and tagging the line with, I don't want anything, any sort of fight between you two. That's why I said it, so that there's transparency. Fucker, you just ruined everything.
Should've just shut your mouth.
Exactly. So this is like the whole girls group problem, that everyone was bitching about everyone, and then they're also coming clean to in front of those friends, telling that I don't want to hurt your feeling, but my intentions are real. So yeah. And I kid you not, this is their accent. This is their accent. So this is about the girls gang. Now coming to boys, the fucker gang.
Okay.
Basically, they are loyal guys, but they party every now and then. They have a yacht where there's only girls other than their wives and girlfriends, but they're very loyal.
Huh?
That was my whole reaction. I wish I could show you my face for the last 2 days, that I was just looking at them, and my move was open. Like, huh? What just happened?
Oh my god. Roll people, I tell you.
Girl, people, seriously. And then those guys have some weird, what do I say?
You don't even have a word.
Yeah, weird expectation of not controlling their wives, because controlling apparently is a negative term, and that they're not controlling their wives. They let their wives have the time of their lives. It's not controlling, but they are allowing to
Huh?
go outside, to have fun. Yeah. And the best part, best
What?
of all, is the season starts with one lady, Inda Satpal. She was massaging her husband's feet, and the reason she gave is सतीश ने बोला था कि पत्नी अगर पति की पैर दबाती है ना तो बहुत लक्ष्मी आती है, and I believe what he says. तो मैं हमेशा, जब से हमारी शादी हुई है ना, मैं हमेशा उनका पैर दबाती हूँ. And cut to this is our like diary thingy जो वो लोग शूट करते हैं, and cut to the real present time, which is like, सतीश आज मैंने ज्यादा टाइम दबा दिया ना, I'd like a Hermes.
Huh?
God kill me, why did I do this?
Huh?
Yes, Muskan, yes.
See you in episode 20. Bye, guys. 19. Bye, guys. So, 20. Oh, I don't know. Oh my god, what?
Imagine what I was going through.
I mean, full power to your mom for screaming at you or screen or whatever to just scrap and cut that I mean, cut the crap.
Day I texted my best friend and I said, the entire show is only about how boys are complaining कि मुझे मेरी पत्नी तो कुछ करने ही नहीं देती, मुझे इतना कंट्रोल करके रखती है, she's not letting me go and party, and they are having trust issues. She calls me 10,000 times because I'm not answering her call. And so they're complaining about their wives, their girlfriends. And then they to their wives and girlfriend and they're like, no, she's the best thing for me, I can never imagine my life without her.
ये क्या सर दर्द है?
Yeah, यही सर दर्द है, यही है people, desi people from Dubai.
Acha, Dubai, real people from Dubai. Sorry. Oh my god.
Yes.
I saw like a scene. I think one woman says ki, but he has bought me like 40 kgs of gold. So what? Really, Bob?
Then she has the audacity to say, I'm not a gold digger.
Girly
Behan, look at what you were saying.
Girly pop, open your brain a little, okay? I think I saw some screws lying around. Maybe the whoever made that show should collect it from me. They need it for the brain. Oh my god. And this is like real or like staged?
I think it's all scripted. But at some point, I felt that maybe so there are these two people from India, Tejasvi Prakash and Karan Kundra.
Yeah. Those
They joined. There's one still feel a bit real maybe, but बाकी जो दुबई वाले हैं,
yeah, you're such a whimsical diva.
they are so fake, so fake. There's this one girl, her name is see, I forgot only her name.
I got to know like there's like these two twin sisters something, right?
Yes. So only two abnormally normal people I found in this show are these two twins,
Okay.
twin girls who know how to stand for themselves, who know how to have a life outside of men, so called, who have their own money, who have earned their own money.
Oh,
And
okay.
yeah, so they've been like pretty real, I guess.
Yes.
But Tejasvi, I felt she was really pushing herself to trying to fit into the circle. And the funniest thing, so let's say me and you, we are born and brought up in UK or Dubai or some other parts of India.
Please.
And
It's not Dubai. Dubai.
yeah, sorry.
Yeah.
And we got a common friend from India, right?
Okay.
Now the vocab we will use, she might not use, right? But she'll also try, like we all will try to somewhere meet at a middle ground so that we all feel included and not really like out of place. They just be trying so much to be in that circle and putting up these words. You are saying something to me, some crazy shit, some crazy tea, and her reaction to every tea is, shut up, no babe, shut up.
God, I love how you're doing their accents or whatever, the Dubai oral accents of shut up.
There's this one legit scene where one of the girls, she came and she was telling them that she's getting divorced, and Tejasvi was, shut up.
Oh Lord. Oh my days. In the British's accent. Oh my days.
It's that bad, guys, so it's upon you. If you want to watch it.
Bro, I mean that's some scary thing, okay? Okay, let me try and pick out the loopholes. Girly pop, you're a gold digger. 40 kgs of gold. Yeah. You might also come from a very rich family. I understand that. And I'm not someone who would be completely pati ke pair kaun dabata hai. It should be two ways. The guy can do it. If you are romanticizing the guy to do it for you, it's fine to be doing it for your husband. It's fine. It's really fine. But
Yeah.
that coming with an intention of mujhe to ek Hermes Birkin. Ugh.
सतीश ने मुझे प्रॉमिस किया है कि हमारी 10th एनिवर्सरी पे वो मुझे सोने पे तोलेंगे. Fuck off.
What? Huh?
To which तेजा said, बिंदा जी, आपको तो और खाना चाहिए. I swear this is the accent.
I have a song from Dubai. Just tell what I'm feeling right now. Have you heard that song? Shake Shack Shook. Shake Shack Shook. Habibi.
Don't come to Dubai. Stay in India.
Oh my god. Wild.
Oh, one more traumatizing line that Binda ji said.
I love how you're going Bindaji.
बिंदाजी said is मुझे पता सतीश मेरे से कुछ नहीं छुपाते. He never lies to me. I know with whom he's going. I'm fine till the point he's with different girls every weekend. It should not be one girl. एक ही लड़की के साथ there's chances of falling in love and then things can go somewhere else. So as long as he's with different women, I'm fine with it. At least he's not lying to me. We are very loyal to each other. मुझे कोई जहर दे दो भाई, मैं 2 बूंद पी के पोलियो का 2 ड्रॉप मैं अपने आंखों में झोंक के मैं दोबारा पैदा होना चाहती हूँ. Muskan has gone to a shocked state. She's not there, guys.
Thank God I have to go and watch Off Campus Season 8 after this. Thank God. हमको मन की शक्ति देना मन विजय करे.
I want to go back to my placenta. यहाँ से निकल के
She just said.
she said it.
I can't even say that's what she said, bro.
No, please don't say. I love Michael.
Oh, baby.
I can't compare Office with. I can't compare anything with Daisy Blake. I thought the worst thing I've watched is Too Hot to Handle, wherein everyone was craving for sex. But this fucking show has topped my cringe list. I mean, so now I decided that how can I do Papo Ka Prashchit, because I have to do it. My aura has gone like below minus. Is there
Let's
anything
go
below
to-
minus? No.
Let's go to Rishikesh, Pune.
I'll start the borrow.
Oh, did you see my voice coming back to life?
That's what I can do.
Bindaji literally said that I'm fine if he's with different women every
Yeah.
day. That's what she said. Oh my god.
Yeah. Binda ji is a unmanned woman.
Hey Bhagwan. Things like this, give me motivation to hustle. Guys, did you see how I started off and what Bindaji has made me?
Oh my god.
Bhai Sham, what is this Mortine type baatein? These women. They really broadcast this.
They broadcasted this. Exactly.
I'm not even able to process it, yeah.
And I watched it. That's the worst part.
No, it's fine you watched it because now you know the importance of being back in placenta.
I swear. Even I would say honestly, Dubai Bling was far better than this.
Oh my god. Okay, so there's like a very visible line between Amir and Rais.
Exactly.
And Amir would never be like, I have 40 kgs of gold, if mujhe tol denge or whatever, Bindaji shara. No, that's what an Amir would do. Okay? But a Rais would be Shaman.
Exactly. There is एक रईस couple थे वहाँ पे. There this one Danube group of this builders. They were pretty raised. They were completely in their lane. They had a pretty good family. Values are there. I loved watching them. I wouldn't say I love. I liked watching them.
See, clearly.
But yeah, and they had a way of speaking also. And very rare I saw anyone from their family come and bitch about anybody. There was one shot, I guess, out of all these 6 or 7 episodes.
7 episodes. 7. CVEN 6 7. Oh my god, did I just do that with my hand?
But other than that, this Amir wale, so they're like, हमारे लिए पैसा सबसे ऊपर है, फिर बेला the child, फिर बाकी सब. Like wives, girlfriends.
Why is money more than your daughter? And there's so much wrong about it.
Everything is wrong about this. Everything.
No. You start watching Off Campus in that case. And Bhai Sahab, Bindaji, I'm very disappointed out of you, whoever you are, okay? And also Tejasvi, come on, bring your Bombay with you. Why are you trying to be Dubai?
Shut up.
Oh my god.
Oh, babe, no. You don't know, baby. Google me.
Huh?
Oh, I remembered that Google me girl. She's Pamela.
Oh, okay.
And guess what everybody calls her?
Me.
Yes. Oh,
So bad for guessing it right. I feel so bad for guessing it right.
Oh god.
On the contrary, to make things better, Garrett calls Hannah by her surname. Well, see, Hey, Elsie. Hello.
Wow. Mm-mm-mm.
Such silence we had. I lost it at Bindaji's.
Let's do a jhar poke and come back to life.
Okay, cleansing aura, cleansing, cleanse,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
cleanse. Phew.
That's why I started watching Dhurandhar Raw and Undekha today.
Let's go. Let's go.
आंधी बन के आया हूँ.
मेरा हौसला भी आया. Yeah, no,
Yeah.
but he did have a clean aura, clean air. Are we gonna talk about my favorite weekend getaway?
Yeah. I've been to
Oh
Nainital.
my god. I've come to this realization that
Yeah.
what Landor is to me is Nainital to you.
That's a good comparison.
Yeah. You know, last year this day I was in Landor.
You know, I have a story around Landor because so it was I think 10 years back.
Wow.
Probably. Yeah. So maybe around 2015, 2016, when I got introduced to Landor, the beautiful place, and there's this one homestay, La Villa Bethany.
Yep.
And I saw their documentary in one of the channel or maybe in YouTube, and I loved them. I just adored them. And I decided that time only that whenever I go to Landor, I'll make sure that I stay with them. And I have a little thing that I
I
decided.
know. I'm also going there with my Garrett Graham, so yeah.
Yes!
I know.
I did decide with myself that I'll only go to Landor with my plus one and we'll stay in La Villa Bethany and and I also sort of have this vision in my mind that because it's a homestay, so there's other families, other couples also staying. And they do dinner for everyone. Like it's a full-fledged
Parivarik mahol.
parivarik dinner. Yeah. So then I had has this visual that me and my plus one we were sitting over there and then we'll talk about our journey and everything. Oh my god.
My god. That's exactly how we connect the end of the pod to the start of the pod. Oh my god, I love doing this so much.
I just want to conclude that till now it's been 10 years I haven't been to Landor. So I think it's a good destiny maybe doing it that I will only land there with my plus one when I have one.
And 10 years, you still have that, I can't say
Yeah.
fantasy, but like that visualization. That's a
Yes.
sign, honey. This is a sign.
But
For me,
yeah.
Landor has to be special because it's the first place of my bucket list that I ticked off.
Aw, that's so cute.
Yeah, so I was like, I have to go to the Landor Bake House. I have to walk on the streets of Landor, and I have to have dinner there. And back when I went 2 years back, I didn't stay because I was staying in Missouri, and it was a girls' trip. So we didn't stay there, but we rented Activa. So I was driving in Landor, walking in Landor, having strawberry shake from Landor Bake House. No brainer. I'm having a pink shake.
Of course.
Yeah, what a time to be alive.
I swear. I feel bad that nowadays, because everyone has access to internet and Instagram, they will ruin Dandor.
Good thing I went there before it was a thing on Instagram. Good thing.
Exactly. Because this time around, when I went to Nainital, for the first time I went there, I think it was 2021.
Okay.
It was so different. So less people, and so many more things to do. You do not have to had a queue to move ahead, and very clean, serene, all of that.
Yeah.
Next, I went last year, and I touched Nainital for a day only, but still I loved it.
I remember you went from the office. She like called me early in the morning. Listen, I'm taking this Saturday off, and I'm like, wow. Okay.
Yeah, it was such a sudden plan. Friday night, I think I booked the tickets, and Saturday afternoon I went there. The entire Sunday I was there, and then and Monday morning I came back.
Yeah, I was like, if you're traveling, you'll go off for the week. She was like, no, I'll come back on Monday. Yeah, I was like, wow, I love this woman.
This time around, I took my mom also, and this is her first time, and she loved it. Thank God.
Wow.
After a very traumatizing trip to mountain before. We had a very good time in Nainital, but I feel so bad that Nainital has become so crowded. So crowded.
Oh gosh, I've never been there.
I mean, there's this one mandir, Naina Devi temple.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say Kanchi Dham.
No, Kachi Dham is there only, but Naina Devi temple is in Nainital. Kachi Neem Karoli Baba is in Kachi Dham,
Oh,
and Naina Devi is in Nainital. So Nainital to
oh,
Kachi Dham is like 45 minutes of
oh,
drive.
okay.
Naina Devi temple over there, I've never seen such a long queue for darshan. This time around, they have sealed so many places. The places where I have pictures of, they have sealed all the places because there's so many people and they are not able to control.
Oh my god. Don't you just feel a little premium being there before the world? I mean, that's a thing for me for Georgia and Landor. I've been there before the world.
Exactly. And I was talking to my mom as if like I'm a very localite
Local?
there. I was like, यहाँ पे ऐसा नहीं था, आपको पता है ये जगह ना पूरा खाली हुआ करता था. It's like
Just, I mean, visiting places before they're on the gram is a flex, and I stand by that flex. It's a thing.
so एक तो वो हुआ. Then there's huge long car queue. Everybody is in car, dude. Not ruin that town for me.
You know, I'm someone who would prefer being on foot on trips. In my town, my picture wali dukaan bhi, I might go on my vehicle. But when traveling, I mean, just clocking those 50,000 steps feels so good. Like, the best way to be around, especially while traveling, is on foot. I stand by that.
I have a point to make that I can do that if I'm in the vicinity of the main areas. You know,
Okay.
if it has, let's say, one area from Nainital to some other place, and I have to cover the entire region around it, then I'd prefer a car.
No, yeah, I mean, let's say you're, I feel anything between like 6 to 7 kilometer radius is fine. Above that, take a car.
Okay, for me it's 4.
Yeah, 4 5. That's, I think, 3 to 4. That's where we can sit in the middle.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wow. Such wholesome pod, no? I mean, minus the Bindaji part.
Bindaji cancel.
I'm excited to go back to Vancouver.
And I'm excited to go back to Leari.
Oh, yeah. I mean, yours sound quite scary, but yeah. We know what I mean.
जाने का वक्त आ गया है.
Let's go. Oh, but before that, after we drop the pod, I have to show you the new clothes I got from H&M.
What?
Yeah.
I have got jeans to show you. Bought it yet, but I'll show you.
Let's go. I love doing this so much. Guys, the recording day of the pod is something that we both look forward to so dearly. And we hope that you look dearly to listening to us, because today we have spoke a lot than we should, given our time constraints. But I hope you love listening to us as much as we love recording.
Yeah. Bye.
Bye-bye. See you on the next one, beautiful. Bye.
Bye.
And who am I? That's one secret I'll never tell. You know you love me. XOXO. Gossip Girl.